Hello everybody, welcome back to Back Out of the Case. This is Skyflight 44, aka Zect 44, and today I'm going to continue to play The Lord of the Rings The Two Towers. Great game.
Moria.
It was here that we would find far more than the tomb of Balin, Lord of Moria.
We have barred the gates, drums in the deep. We cannot get out. They are coming.
Yeah, this is actually quite the fun mission. It's still, goblin heavy, so trying to get combos isn't necessarily as hard as in the last part, in the last mission, just because there's a lot more goblins here. Now, what I generally like to do is, well, by this point, with everybody, I'm going to be having at least Swift Terror as a combo. But stick around the door. I really do like sticking around the door, trying to get at least one good combo off, trying to go and get the fierce attack at the very end, the combo finisher, to break some of these shields, and then just get the perfect. When perfect mode comes around, that's when everything starts to change. After perfect mode, you generally start like to go and shoot everything. I mean, even what would be as one of Legolas's actual upgrades later on, I believe it's Dragonfire arrows will actually turn enemies on fire, which is really nice because it can actually destroy shields as well, though it will take a little bit of time. It's a really nice way of going and getting a lot of perfect. Just going into perfect mode and then just taking out the ranged weaponry and killing everything. But when you're actually low on health, just go around. Generally by this point, there'll be some nice health pickups that you can actually go and get. The red ones give you a little bit. The green ones give you a lot. That's about it. Now, what we're really doing here is we have to go and fight until there's the nice troll that's going to be coming. The troll's not too difficult, though I believe I had a little bit more trouble than I probably should have. Let's just say that. Now, these runs aren't perfect. I just really wanted to show some things that you could probably do. Some nice little strategies that you can do to help you with this game. Other than that, it's more of a showcase, because not everybody's seen this game. And it's actually pretty decent and cheap. Real cheap. Now, if you actually really want to, you can go and get a really nice, you can probably get perfect. Go into perfect mode and then just smack the cave troll, and it's not gonna be all that bad. But if you're like me and you don't want to, you just go do fierce attack and run away. You can actually go and hold and charge a ranged attack and just take out itself. That's what you're kind of meant to be doing. But now the cave troll's gonna start whipping you, and that's not good. The game didn't give me what I wanted in this. The game really didn't give me what I actually wanted. But I probably should have gotten another goblin coming around. The goblins will actually allow you to go and bring up your, your rating meter up a bit. Not to mention, there's also the horrible fact that I should be doing more damage to this troll than I'm actually doing. And I swear, it's either because of the fire damage from the Dragonfire arrows, or it's the mithril arrows and the fact that these arrows penetrate. I should be doing a lot more freaking damage to this troll. But it just, at this point, it just seems like all my arrows are bouncing off of everything but the freaking troll. Again, this probably wasn't the best actual... This probably wasn't the best pick for me to actually go and use. Oh well, oh that sucks. I nearly died there. But after all these towers go, you just have to shoot a few times, then run. Then shoot a few times, then run. Else he's gonna get you at the chain. To be honest, I'm doing less damage than I'm doing less damage than regular arrows at this point, I swear. Well, this sucks for me. I have gotten a perfect on the cave troll before. If you can actually get a combo off on the goblin and just continuously shoot the cave troll, you should be able to get the perfect. But that wasn't for me this time. Now the next mission is going to be my favorite mission in the game. It's going to be Amen Hen. Amen Hen is the first mission that gave me a lot of shit when I was originally playing it. However, it's not a mission that's all that difficult. By this point, you should be getting to level 4 with your characters, which will actually allow you to get a lot of shit. By this point, I would recommend that you have rush attack, possibly getting, well, the charge attack, Isildur's death charge for Aragorn, and all of those ones, death charge, what was the other one, war rush, and all that stuff. That would be really helpful here, because these Urukai, while they don't actually have armor, they aren't, I'm not going to say that they aren't stunned easily, but they do have a nice range. And even if you attack them a bit, they're not going to go down all that easily. The armored variants, when you get to Helm's Deep, are a lot more pain in the ass. But this mission is basically kill 80 Urukai and get to the end. It's actually really, really fun. Just because this entire game has the score for the first 2 games. And that's wonderful. Still some of the best music I've ever heard in my life. This piece being probably my favorite out of every single one of them. But, actually, I really like anything Amen Hen, to be honest. I like the Peter Jackson movies. I like the scenes in them. I, for the most part, like every single game level I've seen with it. I've really actually do love the, what was it called? I really did like the music. Pretty much everything. Alright, this actual level is wonderful to go to if you have a lot of combos. Just because there's absolutely no shielded enemies at all. And the enemies just continue to come. It gives you a time limit. But if you're good with the game, the time limit doesn't mean a damn thing. Given the music itself, and just kind of the atmosphere, you do feel a bit rushed, but you don't feel rushed too much. Oh yeah, right here is a great place to go and get a lot of good combos. It's just that the freaking crossbowmen. God damn it. I got hit there. Anytime you go into perfect mode, just go off with some light hits. It's generally powerful enough to actually kill. Though I don't know if every single character, if perfect mode is instant kill with everybody. I swear, even with Legolas, and sometimes some of the arrows with everybody else, you have to, even in perfect mode, hit them at least twice. I mean, it's not too bad, but it's kind of annoying when you just think it's going to kill him in one hit, and it takes two. So much more work. So much more work. Though, now that I think about it, after seeing that, any weapon attack that you do is generally a kill. Kicking will not get any power boost from perfect mode. But then again, if you could kick your enemy to death with one single kick, that would be both funny and just absolutely ridiculous. You couldn't take the game seriously. Now these crossbowmen can actually throw out fire. These little fire bombs that will just explode and have a little bit of this little fire area. Fire will kill enemies, and if you would start attacking, and if you actually start attacking while you're in fire, it's most likely going to stun you quite a bit that you're not going to be able to. However, you can run out of it easily. If you get to this point without having killed quite a lot, they're just going to keep coming over there. But this is the very end of it. We're going to be going off to a boss battle. Probably... It's not the best boss battle. I can only think of maybe 3 boss battles in the entire game. There's that cave troll. There's... Well, Lert's right here, and then there's Sharku later on. That's about it.
On his honor, you shall pay.
This fight, very, very easy if you have upgraded arrows. One charge attack is just going to go straight through Lert's. After the ranged combat that you do, he's going to go straight on for some physical combat. And what you want to do is get him stuck. Then attempt to go and get as many combos as possible. Get him stuck as quickly as possible. Damn it. Oh, that's not going to be good. I don't know if I actually get a perfect on him or not. But getting a perfect on a boss gives you a lot more experience. No, I do not get another one off, but right there, a speed attack kills him. You get a lot of experience for that kind of shit. Really, really worth it. Actually, Amenad's easily the level I've played over and over and over and over. Every single time I go back to this game, I always play this actual level. There's a few others that I generally like playing. I believe it was not Gap of Rohan. It was one of the Rohan levels. I believe it was the first one. Yeah, it was definitely the first one. But now we're going to be going to Fangorn Forest, and we're going to be doing this with Legolas again. This was not a bad pick. However, we are going to be facing off against some things Legolas doesn't have the best ability and trying to go and kill. Now, right up here, I would strongly suggest going into a Fury. Fury is basically, well, I call it a Fury just because many of the earlier upgrades for it are generally like Ranger Fury, Elven Fury, Dwarven Fury, so I just call it Fury. But Fury is a charge attack. You have to hold it for a little bit. I never really used it before. I never used it all that much. I'm starting to use it quite a lot in this playthrough. Now, right here, Berserkers are annoying shitheads. probably one of the most annoying enemies in the entire game to beat. Now, if you're in an open place, like in Tower of Orthanc, then it's kind of easy to go and take them out, because you can just move away, and that'll be it. However, if you're in an enclosed area, the Berserker can be a bit more of a problem. The Berserker will basically attack you and will block basically most of your most everything you actually have. You can hit him with arrows, which is really, really nice, especially if you have Legolas. Like, a couple of good arrows will go and take him out. He doesn't have that much health. But open areas, just circle around him, attack him, or use a fury attack when he's about to get close. It'll kill him off. Now, right there, kicked him, he fell over into the war pit, and I love that. There's a lot of little ledge places that you can actually kick people off of in this game. In the prologue, you kick them off into the dirt. If you're actually playing on, I believe if you're playing on Arm in Hand, if you actually go into any of those structures, you can actually go and kick them off there. You can kick them into the war pit here. Yeah, there's quite a lot of places that you can actually do so. My favorite's actually probably on the Deeping Wall, because it's valid strategy that you're most likely you're gonna want to do. Now, one of the things that Legolas doesn't have, actually, I'm just gonna go along with all the characters. Now, Aragorn has 4 strength upgrades, 4 health upgrades, 3 fury upgrades, and 2 ranged upgrades. Legolas has 2 strength upgrades, 2 fury upgrades, and 5 bow upgrades. Gimli has 6 health upgrades, 3 fury upgrades, and 2 ranged upgrades. Now, Legolas has incredibly powerful ranged attacks, but his health's low. He only has 2 upgrades for it. And his fury attack only goes up to 2, instead of 3 like everybody else. Now those cave trolls, actually not cave trolls. Cave trolls can actually be attacked by ranged attacks. These ones are forest trolls. Forest trolls will basically throw logs at you. Can't be attacked by ranged attacks. And so they're not as fun. But if you can get a fury attack off of them, which I get much, much better at later on, you can actually do quite a lot of damage. If not, just go and do the... Just go, get a fierce attack off, run away, let him attack, go back, get another fierce attack, and never combo. You're just... you can stun him once, and then he's going to attack you. That's it. But Legolas doesn't actually have a very powerful fury attack when you consider the fact that Aragorn, Gimli, and Isildur, the secret character, all can go and kill a troll with a fully charged fury attack. Legolas, from what I've seen, can't. Now up here, we're actually going to be going and facing off against more goblins, a lot of goblins. It's actually a really fun place to go and get a lot of perfects because they just fall down like one by one. So it's pretty nice. Now, I do believe that difficulty does have something to do with placement of enemies and the amount of enemies that are actually placed. Yeah, the swift terror ability, and every single combo is basically somebody's name, and then the combo name, and it's the same with every single character. Most of the, other than the health, the fury levels, the ranged abilities, and just some basic differences with the characters. It's not too much different with all the characters. It really isn't too much. They play very, very similar, though. You will notice the difference between Legolas and Gimli quite quickly. But it's not too much that you won't know how to play as them. Yeah, we're not going that way. We'll go the side way. I believe this will either be a experience rune thing over there, or it will be a health pickup. Now, this was another one of those places that gave me a lot of shit when I played the game originally. Just because there's 2 freaking forest trolls over here. And that's not fun. The only time they actually throw more trolls at you is in the actual last mission you can actually do, the Tower of Orthanc. I like the 20th floor. They actually throw, I believe, 2 forest trolls and a cave troll at you. And it's not fun. Granted, after learning that Fury does so much damage with the other 3 characters, and can actually instantly kill them, that became piss easy, to be honest. Really, really easy. But oh well. That's it for that, mission. There's still another 6 missions. And then 1 extra mission that's going to be going on. There's going to be 3 missions per part. And then the final part's just going to be that gauntlet level. So, for now, see ya everybody.